Good morning, everybody. Hi, the Gummy Man. I haven't seen you in a hot minute. How are you doing? Welcome in. Hello, hello, everybody. I decided I want to do like a little chatty chat show today since we had a request. So we can do chatting about anything that we want to talk about, seller support questions. If you are a new seller and have questions that you want to ask. Hey, Christy, welcome in. So, how do you feel about me copying you yesterday with the trivia? Did I do it as good as you? Hey, Lydia Jane, welcome in. And my mom, good morning, Mama. You loved it. Yes, it was a lot of fun. Now I know why you do it all the time. I mean, it's fun to be the keeper of the answers because I'm not that smart for half those questions. It is plenty of fun. It was a lot of fun. And then we had four winners and I sent the trivia or the coupon code. So that was cool. That was really fun. That was lots of fun. Power and control. Yes. I think I want to do I'm kind of debating. I might just be like, every once in a while, I want to do a trivia show, but I'm going to have to look up, some easy and then some hard questions because I'm not brilliant, obviously. But, anyways, how's everybody doing? Does anybody have any questions for me this morning? I'm glad that everybody is here. I look brilliant. I'm exhausted. I'm exhausted. I finished packing and labeling all of the glass late last night. So I think I have like 40 boxes in my living room, like stacked up almost to my height of glass, ready to go out. I stayed up till like 1:30 in the morning. So you guys, I'm tired. I'm tired this morning. So I'm working on my energy drink instead of coffee because I'm realizing coffee it's not agreeing with me lately. I don't know if that's really a thing, but it makes my stomach upset, which is sad. Okay, I don't see any questions coming in. So I want to talk about something. I like hanging out with Shelby Belby, Thrifts. If you guys know her on the app, she's a seller, Shelby Belby. She's a part of the Vintage Syndicate. Anyways, she is doing this thing where you can join a group on Instagram and she's doing a bingo card for 2026. So I finally printed mine last night. And so if you guys are interested in this, just message me and I can get you like in the group or whatever. And then you can get a copy of this bingo card so you can participate as well. If you are a seller, hey, country keepsakes, welcome in. But you can get a bingo card, and what you do is you can either like number them or you can write your business goals in here. I did this 1 year for like personal goals, like when I had a reading goal where I was like, I want to read 5 books in a month, I want to read 50 books for the whole year or 60 books for the whole year. I want to host 10 raid trains. I want to find, something I've been looking for out in the wild, while thrifting. I want to save, $1,000 for my, savings account. You can do it for personal, but then you can also do it for your business. So if you guys are interested, you can kind of interlope it with your business and your personal all in one, or just do business all that straight up. But it's going to be your goals for 2026. And then once you hit those little goals, you just mark it off and see if you can get a bingo, which is awesome. But also, I think it would be fun is if you hit all your goals and you can have a blackout card. That would be even better. But odds are, are you going to hit all your goals? Maybe not. It's not a perfect world, but the idea of getting a bingo would be really fun. The year that I did it, I hit it with reading because reading's easy. It's easier than saving $5,000 or something like that because we're all on Whatnot. It's so hard to save money. Anywho, if you guys are interested, you can join that group. Just send me a message, or just say you're interested, or just type bingo in the chat, and I can write your name down, and I can tell Shelby to get you added. There is a group chat on Instagram. So you would need to have Instagram if you want to like be a part of like the little chat group and get like support. Okay, I'm just finding a blank piece of paper. Good morning. My nose is running, you guys. Oh my word. Okay. Lydia, I'm writing y'all's names down. So I know Lydia, you have a Instagram because I have you on my Instagram. Is anyone else might be interested? If you don't want me to handle it, you can actually message Shelby Belby as well. I'm just gonna give her something to do and she can hate me. And best kept secret, thank you so much for getting everybody to join in the thingy down below, vintage community whatnot brainstorm yesterday. I was like, holy moly, who spread the word about all the incoming joins for the group, because we haven't had that many in such a long time. And then all of them coming in, I was like, holy moly, there must have been somebody talking something about the group. So that was really exciting. If you guys are new here, I created the Vintage Community Whatnot Brainstorm last December. So it's actually a full year old now, which is so exciting that it's been a whole year. And anyone can join if you're a seller or you are thinking about joining to be selling. You just have to answer the questions just to make sure that you are actually a real person. Like, are you human? What's your whatnot username? We're just, it's a private group. I trying to keep the scammers out, basically, is the point of the questions. But if you look up Vintage Community Whatnot Brainstorm, you can join that. I would love to have everybody in there. I need to work on getting that a little bit better. I think I answered no to the human question. Hey, that one is more like, can you answer it? I at least want the questions answered because half the time we get some that aren't answered at all and I decline them. So the fact that you answered it is a win. Like, it's fine. I mean, a robot would answer, yes, I'm human, honestly, because it's like, what would a human say? So if you say no, that means you're just being funny. um I have like links in there and other people can share links, and I also need to be making some posts out there shortly. I need to work on that today actually. I am going to make myself a note to get that posted, but I need to make a post about this bubble wrap thing. Like, if you're shipping something super delicate, it's something that you can order off of Amazon. It's like the expandable foam in a bag, and it's really cool. And a friend of mine, the Corgi Collective, which everybody knows as Jocelyn. Do I need to make you a list? No, I have a piece of paper, Patrick. I have this. I need to post the video about it and the link. I'm just gonna put Corgi Collective so I remember. But I need to do that because you guys are gonna have your mind blown. It is You're here for support. Yay. Hi, Thrifty Gypsy. Yes, I will post it, you guys. I heard about it from Jocelyn Corgi Collective. And you guys, she finally joined the group like last night as her business page. So now I could give her credit where credit is due. She sent me the videos via text and I kind of compiled them together and shortened it because they're like 3-minute videos. And I kind of compiled it down and showed how you can use it in packing a box. And then I'm going to link it to the Amazon within the group itself so you guys can know exactly what you're buying. Yes, it's Vintage Community Whatnot Brainstorm, and you should see the thumbnail just like it shows in the little picture. But yes, I'm going to post it today. I need to post it today, but I want to give her credit because she's the one that made the video and it's absolutely incredible. Basically, what it is you get like these little packs. It kind of looks like a poly mailer, bubble mailer kind of thing. And you just like mix these two liquids together and it creates a chemical reaction and it's like expanding foam within the bag. So you let it expand, you shove it in the box and put your items on it, and then, wait for it to fully expand and it like forms around your items. And then she does another one and forms it to the top half. and closes it up. No, it like fully like foams up within the bag. It doesn't leak and it gets like hard. If you guys ever seen like, the foam that you get when you buy something glass or something, it's kind of like that, but it's within a bag. And so if you're packing something that is super delicate, and you're doing like a single ship, that's what I would say. If it's items that you're selling as a single ship because of its size or the fact that it is so delicate, that is going to be like a game changer for you. I wouldn't use it for every single box because they're expensive. But for a single ship item that is delicate, I think it would be perfect for. So I feel like everybody needs to learn about it. So I need to make sure I show it because 400 people in there would have benefit to learning about this product. So, um, and the video just kind of shows it all. So I need to definitely do that. I also need to order it for myself too and just see how that works. But she used it all the time. There's several other sellers that do use it. It is amazing. Show me a shipping supply that isn't expensive. Well, Beth, I try to. Yes, her Russia video. I want to know how the heck she made that. That is absolutely incredible. I need to tag her. I wonder if she's at work. But you guys, she's like a ninja. She like zooms in. I forgot how she changed her name on here. The Corgi Collective. There we go. That's who I'm talking about that made the video. You guys know her as Jocelyn, but she changed her name. And it takes me some time to remember what it is. I tried many times to make videos on ChatGPT and failed. I have no idea how she did it. It was freaking incredible. She's a magician. If you guys need help with stuff, I feel like she knows all the things. I met her when she was like a brand new seller and she's just like blossoming into something amazing. I think she's so good for the community, you guys. If you guys don't know Jocelyn, please get to know her. She is a good friend and seller on the app. She blows me away with the items that she finds for sure. But I will post that video today on the community brainstorm group. So if you guys are not a part of it, get in there. I can also pin um this if it is a little bit easier for you. You can't find it. Okay. Screenshot this QR code. If you just click on the little QR code and get your phone to scan it. It should bring up the links that I have for my YouTube channel, the Facebook group for the resellers, as well as like my Amazon storefront. But anyways, the link to the Facebook, it should work. If it's not working, I'm gonna have to fix that again. Facebook likes to change its links often, so I sometimes have to update my link tree to get that to work. But let me know if I need to edit anything. How's my bingo card going? You're so fun, beautiful girl. I got it printed. And then I made myself a number list of my goals, but I haven't decided what they are yet. Um yeah. I think I'm gonna make a goal for myself for sure that I want to do starting in February. I want to do a weekly show on my own and try to sell like 100 items a show at minimum. I think that would be awesome. I really want to do that. I've done so many raid trains that I think I need to make that happen. But it's going to take me a little bit of time to get everything kind of put together for that because my shed is a mess. That's a thing that I gotta work on today. I gotta finish packing 7 more boxes, and then I need to work on organizing my shed, you guys. The whatnot mess is real. I feel like I get it picked up a little bit, and then it becomes like, again. I need to find a better process with that. That is another thing I need to work on this year is better organization and stopping I guess not stopping. I need to learn how to control I need to learn how to control the chaos of whatnot. All it takes is one shot of your in your house. Yep, pretty much. The Corgi Collective, your phone already died this morning? Girl, I was talking about you. I hope your ears were burning. I hope they were like bright red flaming. It didn't charge last night. Oh man, I hate when that happens. I was talking about you, how I'm gonna post that video of the bubble wrap that you sent me, how I kind of compiled it together. And I'm gonna tag you and like the stuff, and everybody seems very excited. But I'm really excited that I can tag you and give you credit where credit is due because you're the one that made the video and all that fun stuff. But you guys, that's Jocelyn, the Corgi Collective. Please give her a follow. She knows all the things. Even if she has a dead phone, she still can work magic. We have another question for you, Jocelyn, though. We do have another question. Are you ready? How did you do that Russia video? Like, how did you make a video? Because I don't think my chat GPT likes me enough to do a video like that. And I think that was so freaking cool. Did you like keep yelling at it? Do you pay for the chat GPT thing, $20 a month to get that extra feature? Oh, it's not chat GPT. Well, how the heck did you do that? We need to know all the things, ma'am. That was really cool. I'll just tell you, I saw your advertisement and I was just like, that is so cool. How did she do that? That was really my reaction. I was just like, wait a minute, I gotta go back and watch this. They're moving. It wasn't just a thumbnail, they're moving in the pictures, and I'm like, how? Yeah, that was ridiculously so cool. I need to start. I gotta write my goal down real quick, guys. Hold on just a second. I'll read back on the chat in a minute. Own show weekly. Okay. I did shorthand note to myself. ChatGPT made the photos and another AI system made them move for me. It's time consuming for sure to get the AI to do what you want it to do. That is so cool that that is possible because I know that AI is only going to get even better as time goes on. And can you imagine, like, in a year or so now, what people's thumbnails are going to be for braid trains on whatnot? Like, they're going to, instead of just doing thumbnails, they're going to have them moving and stuff like that and put it on the video side. That's going to be freaking amazing. Like, everybody could upload that. That would be so cool. Only if whatnot could make us share things a little bit easier. You found the Facebook page. Awesome. Thank you so much. If I don't, we'll get to it after the show, but one of my other mods in there may approve you before I do. So I hope you get in there really quick. Stressful. People aren't recognizing me. Oh, the Corgi Collective. Yeah, because you changed your name and your logo all in one. That's why people are all confused. And I'm having to remember to put the and not type Jocelyn. Jocelyn. That's what's throwing me off right now. But at least I remember that you changed it. But you are throwing a lot of people off with that. I've been thinking about changing my picture that you guys see at the top of the screen into a logo, but I haven't decided which logo I want to do. I don't know if I have both of them on here. Shoot, let me go save it and then so I could show you guys and maybe you could tell me which ones you like better. Let me see if I can find it. That's not the one. Of course, I can't find it now. I gotta love that for myself. Save. Hold on just a second, guys. You love to see my logo choices. I only have two that I've actually liked, so that's cool. Why does my nose feel like it's running? Like I don't feel sick. It's driving me nuts. Okay, where did it go? Okay, so messing with it, you guys kind of see my logo. I guess I'll change your name. No, I'm not changing my name. I'm just changing the logo. I had it give me something really cool, and I'm like, oh my gosh, that one's really fabulous. It almost looks like a cross between Lisa Frank with the bright colors, and it still has my poppy and the wood, but it kind of made it more blingy. I guess I should show you guys what my original logo looked like first. This was my original logo. Just says Gems and Joy on it. And then it updated it to that, which I really think is neat. But then I was like, is that really me who I want to represent for Whatnot? And I wasn't sure. And then I got it to make a different one, and it has this one. And I feel like I like that one better. So do you guys like the original #1 remade or this one, #2 remade? Shoot. You like #2? Okay, that's what I was thinking. I feel like that is a little bit more representative of me. I can use that with my Rusty Crusty. I can use that with my Ornate, and it's very timeless. I feel like that's a little bit more the realm I want to go with that. And the other one is fun because the Lisa Frank colors, and that was totally my generation, but I don't feel like that's where my business look should be. So that's really cool. So you guys play with Chat GPT, give it different words, and it could come up with something different. I gave it my original logo, and I just told it I wanted my logo to grow up a little bit. I wanted it to grow up and do something more for my business, and it took a while, but I finally got it to come up with that. So thank you. You just confirmed my thoughts. And going back and reading the chat, making sure I didn't miss anything. Hi, Ashley. Welcome in. I haven't seen you in a while. You don't want to clear the bells, the alert. Oh yeah, you don't want to clear the alert bells. If you guys see how I pinned it's this item in my auction tab. I have click the alert bell whenever I am live. If you guys see that, if you go into my auction tab, you'll see it as 000. You can click the little alert bell to be alerted when I'm live. I have 100 people that get alerted whenever I do go live, and I pin that. So you don't want to clear those out. I use that a lot to get more people in my shows and hanging out with me. Just because I don't feel like Whatnot is pushing out my shows. I must have pissed off the algorithm at some point. I don't really know, but it's okay. I'm just gonna keep doing my thing and seeing what I can do about, keep growing on the app. You guys, even though I'm struggling with getting like the viewership, like I'm really trying not to look at the number of people in the room because I am struggling that with being a seasoned seller on the app. I feel like Whatnot is just not pushing my show out like it used to. So that's why I resorted to creating click the alert bell to be alerted when I go live. So people hopefully will get those alerts to come in and hang out with me. But I'm still getting a lot of brand new sellers. Like I did that show, was it yesterday's show? Wow, my chat is like frozen on this other side. That's fun. Um, It was yesterday. Oh, I can't see it. Shoot. I thought it would tell me that. Okay, so like my milk glass show that I did the other day, I had so many new. You did it because you told me to. Yeah, it's helping me. It's helping me. I'm trying to find different ways to get people to keep coming back to my show. So like if you like my shows and you're not getting the alerts like I am for other people's shows, that's why I created this alert bell so you can be reminded. So if you want to come back and hang out with me, then click the alert bell, and I try to only click that at least once during a show, maybe twice. I try not to be annoying. I don't want to be like, hello, hello, come see me. And your phone's like ding, 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 ding. I don't want to do that to you. I only want to do that twice, but it is helping me getting people to come back and hang out with me again. But I am getting a lot new buyers. I feel like the app is growing a heck of a lot. Like my glass show the other day, it was I think over half of my sales were brand new buyers to me. It was absolutely incredible. I took the time and wrote every single person a thank you note that was a brand new buyer to me because I just feel like that is extra special. I'm a small business and I want people to always remember I am a small business. I'm going to take time to write a note to them in appreciation of their purchase and supporting me. So I definitely love that. I wish turning the alert on could be for individuals and not everyone new. Oh, yes. Yes, it used to be that way, Rusty Patina, and then all of a sudden it alerts you for every single show. So now I turn that off. And like my favorite sellers, I miss some of their shows and it makes me mad. That's why I kind of like people making these, which is really cool. I'm probably gonna make some other ones if I get into doing some more like live thrift with me's or estate sales where I can have like categories like jewelry and home decor and stuff like that and do this kind of idea because a lot of other sellers that do that, they alert people whenever they're in those categories. And so you can come in and you don't have to be in the stream the entire time, which that's where I learned the idea from is from those people. And it is absolutely a great idea. I mean, it does work and it keeps the people in the room and it keeps those people coming in the room when, you have somebody looking for jewelry or for watches, we all have those people. That like the Rusty Crusty in the Rusty Crusty section or in brass or something like that. You can have different categories that you always get asked for. So that's a plus. Does anyone have any questions? Anything you're struggling with? Need some brainstorming session? I'm here to chat with you for a little while. That's interesting when I'm multicasting. It doesn't tell me how long I'm live. It does tell me on my Android. Very weird. It's not even showing me the chat on my Android device. That is so weird, you guys. Oh, 4 hearts. Welcome in. Good morning. Good morning. Hello, guys. How do you handle things that break in transit? Do you follow US? No, hauler, honey, mercantile. Basically, what if something breaks in transit to your customer, or if you get something from, being a buyer, you contact Whatnot, and they have a thing like you go into your purchases. Let me do that. You go into your activity at the bottom, and then you go into one of your purchases. Let me go into one that I have already. Okay, so I bought this item, and you can go on. You can either rate your purchase, or what your buyer would have to do is get help. Oh my word. Get help with this purchase within 14 days. They would need to click that. And then it will give you all these options here. And it says there's an issue with my delivered order, and they can click on that. And then it has different categories. It was damaged in transit or what it would be. And sometimes it asks for actual photos to be submitted. And then all you would have to do is fill that out. Like an item is missing from your shipment, you received the wrong item is counterfeit because there's people getting counterfeit items on here. If it was damaged in transit, then you would just have to click on that. And when I click on that, it actually It actually says imperfections or defects disclosed before purchase are not eligible for a refund. But you can type in the information and attach photos and click on that. And sometimes they'll immediately refund your customer, or other times it goes to support and they make the decision if it's going to be automatically refunded. Sometimes I just submit that for something that has broken, which I rarely submit tickets for, but they will automatically refund me. But if you are a buyer that religiously tries to get refunds back because of items that are breaking, it does go to support and they make the final determination. And sometimes they start refunding you. So just be mindful of that. But that's how you would get a refund back on something that broke. And then all of the packages, every label that is created for ground or priority is insured up to $100 by the post office. So if you have a customer that bought an several items that are all going in one box, if it's over $100, I would suggest adding insurance to that box, so you know that you are covered and whatnot won't try to take the money back from you because you would have insurance. I would definitely encourage your buyers to claim broken items. Yep. Yep, exactly. I have not had a breakage in a while, but the last time I had a breakage and someone told me that that happened, I deeply apologized to them as, a seller. And I just say, please message whatnot and get your refunds, send them pictures. And then I also personally do, this is completely up to you because it's your business, is you can go out there and create like a coupon code and you can give them like five free dollars or $10 or whatever you feel comfortable with doing, and just give them a coupon code and be like, I'm sorry, especially if that was their first purchase from you. Say, I'm so sorry that it broke. I really try hard to package items really well. I hope you give me another chance. Here's a coupon, for $5 or $10 off a future purchase with me. I hope you give me another chance. That's what I would suggest to do. And I feel like that is helpful. The people that I've done it to, they haven't came back and shopped with me, but I hope one day they will come back and give me another chance, because you can't always prevent all the breakages. Do you make a coupon code on the computer or laptop, or do you do it on your phone? I have to create it on the computer. I create it on the computer. It's under You go on to the seller hub on the computer, and on the left hand side it'll be under marketing, and below that there's a section for coupons. And with coupons you can create it for all new buyers, you can do it with everyone, which typically my coupon codes that I make is for everyone. And then you can pick whatever yours is. Which, for hearts, you saw the one yesterday that I made, that you just put that word in the wallet, and then I can decide if I want to do like $5 fixed amount off of an item, or you can do like 10% off, or whatever you want to do. And then you just have to apply that to all your shows and save it, and it will work on any show. So, and I believe they can only be used once as a coupon code. I used to be able to do it, but I can't seem to find it. I don't think they moved the coupon. It's under marketing and coupons. If you want me to take my phone to my computer or go get my computer, I can do that. But I just made it last night. The coupon code from yesterday's trivia, and it's out there. I think I could figure it out. Oh, okay. You can find it, I promise. If you have issues, just let me know. You can do it through. Oh, you're so smart, Beth. I always forget about that. I always forget about whatnot through the phone browser. Seller Hub. I will just show you. Okay, so this is like what it would look like on the computer on the back end side. So you would go down to where it says marketing. And then you would click on where it says coupons right there under marketing. And then, oh my word, do not be clicking stuff. Amanda. I gotta hide my coupon words, y'all. Shoot. Anyways, you click on that and it will have all the coupon codes. You guys, behave. But anyways, you click on coupon. There you go. I used to use, oh my word. I used to use, where'd that just go? Oh, you used to use your phone browser to print your labels with your label maker. I never figured out how to hook up my phone to my printer. I always have to use the computer. But the coupon codes can be used over and over. You have to delete them. Really? Hold on. The one I made yesterday. Huh. Now you're making me wonder. Create a coupon. Audience, everyone. Coupon code. I'm going to call it test. I'm going to do a percentage, 5% off, maximum discount amount, let's say $10, minimum purchase amount, $1, and you can apply it to everything. So it doesn't really ask you anymore how often it can be used. Most of the time when I send out a coupon code, they are hardly used, you guys. Like I have some that are deactivated, but like I only have like 5 that has been applied. 1 has been applied. Otherwise, they're all zeros, which is really weird for me. So I don't know. I hit it. You guys couldn't see the words. And now my chat is all messed up. That's what you were told. I haven't turned any of mine off. Do you find that many customers use my coupons? No, I just answered that. No. I haven't. I guess I need to try more coupon codes and just see how that works. Maybe do more trivia shows or do what Sunset Swamp Market does where she's like pick the random muted red chat word, and if you find it, screenshot it and you can get a coupon code for a future stream, to shop with me. She does that, which I really like that, and I feel like maybe if I have more coupon codes going, then people might be using them. Started doing coupon giveaways. They get used. Cool. If not, cool. Yeah. You guys, I even give away, this is what's wild to me. I give away Amazon gift cards. I'm spending $5 out of my money to get that Amazon gift card. There's some out there that have never been used. Like my money is out of my pocket, but they're not even using them. They haven't even, like, it will tell me if they've been redeemed, and like they haven't even been redeemed, like where they put the code in to redeem it on Amazon for $5 off. Like, do they feel like I'm gonna get my money back if they don't use it? Like, they really need to just go ahead and redeem those codes because Amazon already took my money. I saw someone got a bad review over $5 Starbucks because it didn't. Oh my god, it didn't cover the whole coffee. Oh my word. Everybody knows $5 will not cover coffee at Starbucks. That is lame. You guys, I got a bad review for a giveaway. And it's really dumb, but I'm like, after seeing how many people that I have gave Amazon gift cards to that haven't been redeemed, it's kind of like I don't really want to do that anymore because I gave Amazon free money and nobody's using it. And it's like, why? I'm not going to get my money back by you not redeeming it. So please redeem your codes, please. And whenever I send those out, I message the person with the code immediately. So, or, before I send out the actual envelope, I message them and I'm gonna say, hey, here's the code so you can use it. And I'm also gonna be mailing it to you. So they get it twice and they're still not being redeemed, which I feel like is absolutely insane. I could, but I don't want to be annoying like that. I don't want to be annoying and be like, why haven't you redeemed it? Because I feel like that is really weird. And they're going to be like, what the hell's wrong with you? Why are you messaging me about not redeeming it? But I'm like, that's free money just sitting there. I don't want Amazon to keep it. They're already like gajillionaires at this point. Yeah, I'm like, use it for packing supplies. If you're not a seller on the app, please, just buy yourself something. Put it in your, as a gift card because it's like $5 off a purchase. Most likely it will cover taxes. You think I would just send them friendly reminder? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I think I'm gonna stop doing Amazon gift cards and I may just be like, here's $5 to use with me, and I'll just try to keep those coupons going on my shows. Gives you the option to cancel if they do not use. Bird theory, really? Interesting. I want my money back. That's good to know. I didn't know you could do that. Yeah, there is a you have to be careful about doing coupon codes as giveaways. Okay? And I personally messaged Whatnot and went back and forth with them. I believe this was last year. This is right when people were starting to consider using the coupon codes as a giveaway. The thing is you still have to physically mail something to that person, and it cannot just be the coupon code, which I now am starting to see people do the giveaway and then they just print on a piece of paper that says your code is can I don't know, giveaway. Your code is giveaway for your $5 off or whatever you're going to give as your giveaway. And they put it on a piece of paper and they mail that out. And I'm like, that's really stupid. From what I was talking to with Whatnot, is you still have to send them something. So you basically need to set up your giveaway to say, I'm going to send you stickers and a coupon code to my show. So you're going to be getting a sticker in the mail that I'm also going to message you once this runs. Right at that moment, I'm going to message you the coupon code and you can use that during my show. And typically, what I do is I save like the word in my copy and paste function on my phone, which is very hard on an iPhone, by the way. I would save the word, let's say my word is giveaway, and I'm like, okay, the bird theory won that giveaway, for example, and I will click on their name, the bird theory, and hit message, and I'm gonna say, and I already have it saved, woohoo, right? And I'll have it already, typed out and say, congratulations, you won the giveaway. Your code is whatever it was, giveaway. And I'll message them that during my stream so they can use it physically during that show as well as any future show as well. But then they also know that they are getting stickers in the mail because they're already taking 78 cents from me to do that giveaway. But at least they're going to get some stickers in the mail. So then you are covering yourself on Whatnot. You are giving the coupon code during your stream, like what is required. And then you're also sending the stickers. So that is just something that you have to think about. You have to give them that code during the stream. That's the only rule. So, just so you guys are aware, and what I used to do, and I don't know how to do this with the iPhone, but on Android, I have the ability whenever I'm typing in a show, I would have all of that. That was part of their rule when they told me this last year. You have to give it during the show because it has to be able to be redeemed during that show if able, if they're wanting to choose to use it. Yes, I officially completed 1 week full-time Whatnot. Whatnot. Yeah. On Android, this is my old Android phone. We have a clipboard and like I can copy and paste things. Like if I'm going to be rating someone specific, like I would save their name in my clipboard. And so I can just go hit rate and type that in. But I would have those words, already pre typed in. And so I can just, click on it and it's good to go. I don't have that functionality with Android or with iPhone. Yeah, I don't have the attention span to be sending messages. It's pretty easy being more thrifty. If you have a computer next to you, you can have like a little sticky, what do they call it? Sticky notes. You can just copy your pre-typed thing and you can message them really quick. Just be like, give me just a second, guys. I'm going to send them that message. No big deal. I've done it on my phone during a raid train. It's totally possible. But the thing is you have to be prepared. Like you already need to have it typed up with the code itself within there. So then you can just copy it, click their name, message, paste it, and then back out. And then you can go with your show. It literally takes like less than 30 seconds. As long as you have it pre typed in, you're not physically typing it during your show. But that isn't a bad idea. So people don't just enter and leave. They will say to win. Yeah, and then they can redeem it. Yeah, exactly. And there's another thing to remember, guys. If you start a lot of things for $5 starts and you give a coupon code for $5 off, you can potentially give that item away for free. So you want to consider that with your start prices whenever you're giving those coupon codes out. If you're not comfortable with that, you may consider like a percentage, where they get 20% off an item, and do the math. What's 20% off of a $5 item? Are you still going to make money? That's something to consider. Um, you just need to consider that for sure. Yeah. I'm missing some questions. So do you have to do it during the show if it's a buyer's giveaway? Well, you typically run a buyer's giveaway at the end. I would just send them that message, but just tell them they can use it for a future show. But if you're doing a buyer's giveaway, just give them something. That's what I would do because they're buyer's giveaway. The whole point of a buyer's giveaway is they already have an open box. So it's not going to cost you, hopefully, as the seller, going to cost you shipping, but you can give them something amazing like some scissors or I love this cutie right here. This brass cat. You can give them the whatever you want to give them because there's an open box, but it's completely up to you. Again, it's your show. Do it your way. If you want to give them a coupon code, then go for it. You can give them a little trinket and a coupon code if you wanted to, and just tell them that's going to be in their box. Oh my gosh, I've not had enough coffee. It's okay. It's okay. And Lintra, welcome in. Hello, hello, my friend. How are you? I've been missing all my friends. Everybody taking vacations. What the heck is this? You taking vacations from the whatnot? Like, you can't do that to me. I miss my friends. I miss my friends. And I was crazy and I've been going, doing shows. I really need a day off, but I'm not going to get a day off until Thursday, maybe. I'm tired, y'all. I'm tired. I need to work in some days off for me just to have a lazy day because I am busy. Tuesday, I have two raid trains, and one of them has a lot of setup. It is build your own vignette. And so I legit have got to get that prep today. That is my goal. Everybody is getting sick. You guys don't share it with me. Oh, it's still early in Southern Oregon. We are getting our first snow this morning. Oh, wow. Yeah, isn't it 8 a.m. there? Wait, almost 9. It's 11 here, so it should be 9. Yeah, I didn't wake up till 9 o'clock, so I totally get you. I was up way too late. I gotta hydrate, you guys. Yeah, it's almost 9, so coffee is definitely needed. I don't even see PNW Becky in here. I was like, that's why I try to push my shows a little bit later so some of my friends can be in here that are on the Pacific Coast. Standing in the middle of your shop and I'm so overwhelmed. It's a disaster. Rusty Patina, I totally get you. Was that a V8 Energy? Yes. This is what I like to drink instead of coffee. It's about equal to a cup of coffee. It's fruity. It's black cherry energy. I get a 6 pack of them and it's only 50 calories and it's yummy. It has carbs, which is a blah, but I really like that flavor. I'm obsessed with those. I buy them all the time. And then you get some fruit and veggies in them. Ooh, orange and pineapple. I don't think I've ever seen that one. I'm going to try that. I really like the black cherry. I get those like, I have one every morning, sometimes two. Some days when I'm really crazy, I will have a coffee and this, and I'll be drinking them both. Because some days you really need it. You need a double fist of caffeine. I feel like it's really hard to pick a good time with all our friends being all over the US. Yes, for hearts. I know it is really hard. I typically, because I was working my full-time job, a lot of my shows were always in the evening time. And so I feel like that always worked with a lot of my friends, except for my morning people on the East Coast, like where they get up at 5 a.m., which is like 4 a.m. my time. Like, I don't see everybody because I am a night owl through and through. But I feel like that's where I met a lot of my friends on the Pacific Coast because I was a more of an evening person. So that's another thing I need to consider is what time I do go live so my friends can still come and hang out with me if they're able to. I usually drink a pot of coffee yourself. Oh my gosh. Today is a second pot day. Yeah, my mom can drink a whole pot of coffee if I let her. I need to ask her if my mom is still in here. How's your Christmas present working at work, mom? Excuse me, guys. Is it keeping your coffee warm? I hope my mom's still in here. I've been wondering. I got my mom because she drinks coffee all day long, and even in her Stanley cups, it wasn't keeping her coffee warm. So it's not hot. I got her one of those mugs that sits on the stand to keep your coffee warm, and I was hoping that would keep her coffee warm. Send it back. Yeah. Dang it. You still drink I drink mine cold too. I drink mine cold too, it's fine, but she really likes her warm coffee. She sits in an office and it is so cold there that yeah, warm coffee is like keeping her cozy. You have an Ember, it's pricey and it keeps it hot. Okay, well, I didn't get her an Ember, I got her a different brand, but I thought it would work. It's freezing in the office. Did it work better at home where it's not so freaking cold? Ah, that's probably why, because it's so dang cold and you sit under the vent. Well, at least it's keeping it a little warmer than usual, huh? I'm a little bummed now. I was really hoping it would keep it hot, hot. Okay. Oh, mom, since you're listening to me real quick, remember the lady that bought the kiln from you that was on Whatnot? I watched her show the other day and she said that she didn't get the book from you or something. Do you still have the book to the kiln? Because she's in Merkel or Abilene or something, and I could probably take that to her one day if you still have it. I don't remember what happened, all that stuff. So I was like, I don't know, but I will ask her. She remembered who I was when I hopped on her show, which I thought was cool. You guys, we met some friends. She met my mom. I haven't even met her in person, but she met my mom and she realized that I'm a seller on the app as well, which I think is really cool. There's so many local friends. Has anybody else met a local? I had messaged her and saved 2 boxes of glazes. Oh, okay. I think she got busy because she was out of town and I think she probably forgot. Do you still have them? If so, I can get them to her. When I was working in an office, the vent was over your desk. You were done with it, standing on your desk, closing the vent when the owner walked in. I don't know if she can do that. That's an idea, Mom. Actually, no. Mom, do not get on your desk to close the vent. We all know how that happened with your ankle last time. Y'all, my mom is not allowed to get on step stools. She she fell and broke her ankle. You broke your ankle. You're not allowed. You're not allowed. Anyways, you haven't met your local whatnotter, but she left you a gift on your porch. Oh my gosh, that is so sweet. I think you changed your story, Mom. Everybody told me you were on the ladder. Dad lies. Hey, you got your kitchen painted. That's all that matters. That's my mom, you guys. Just so you know, I love her. She's listening to me at work. So I should talk shit about her work right now. I'm kidding. I'm going to tell dad that he lies to me. You're bad and not working. Well, I told you not to. I told you. I told you not to work because that other company, they can't tell you. Oh, yeah, because you said so. We still fight. That's funny, guys. Oh, my word. Let's talk organization. I know. I know. I don't want mom getting on the ladder either because it makes me worried because you really hurt your ankle that day. Shattered crap out of it, man. You have how many screws in your ankle? Anyways, let's talk about organization because I need to work on that today. I think my goal for another goal I want to do for Lintro, you tell mom. Heck yeah. We don't want you falling, mama. You tell her. Okay, another 2026 goal is whenever I go sourcing, I'm hoping I can get to the point that I go sourcing and I find like 50 items or whatever it is that I come home with. I need to find a spot like on a counter. I need to clean them up, take pictures of them immediately, and then organize them according to what it is. Like, is this all going to go in one show, or is this going to be for this show and this is going to be for this show? I need to either put it on a specific shelf or I need to put it in a tote or something like that. I'll take her ladders when I come down. Well, that's going to be hard, Barb, because they have like a 20-foot ladder. But of course, she can't handle that. It takes two people to handle that one. So stop. You're older than. Uh, oh, family fight in the chat. Let's go. What have you normally been doing after a source? It comes home in bags and then I put it in a pile and it sits there until I remember that I have a show coming up and I got to dig it out of the box. And that does not work because it just stays in a pile. And I just put it and it stacks and it's all in a box and it's not organized. So I think what I need to start doing is once I need to get everything organized. And when I go sourcing, I need to get it pictured, photographed, and I need to get it put away. And then I have tons of totes, Barb. It doesn't work because I forget I have it. And then I need to set it into like a category of a show that it's going to be in, or just have it on a shelf to where it's not in a box on the floor. It needs to have its home where it's going to stay. That's what I need to figure it out. And then the moment that I have pictures of it on my phone, what does that mean? Instead of it sitting there in the box not making me any money, it has potential where I can get it loaded and where I can make money. That is my goal. Patrick, stop it. Patrick, leave. You're not allowed to be in here. You are making me feel bad. It is my goal. I have got to get it under control, but it is very hard right now. But again, I'm only a week into being doing this full time, so I'm hoping I can get it fixed. I'm running out of bins and room for said bins. Yes, that's what happens. Yeah. Get out of here, Patrick. He's just laughing at me. Yeah, you guys, I tried the bins thing. It only works for like Christmas and seasonal stuff that I'm like, okay, we're not in that season that I'm going to be selling this stuff. So I could put it in a tote and I could put it up and out of the way. But for other stuff that I'm doing, yes, Barb, I have shelves, but my shelves are full. I need to sell. I need to stop sourcing so much. I need to sell some more stuff. I got a tote for every show, and that doesn't work because I forget what stuff I have, and then I feel like I either oversource that or I don't have enough stuff for the said shows. So I have found, and I kind of showed this a while back, which I need to get this cleaned up so I can see my shows. But I had different shelves for different raid trains that I was doing. So like I do a brass train and I was putting all my brass, on shelves so I can have it all organized. I'm going to have a book show. So all the books are over there and I had it labeled. And then once I had that show, the label comes off and it becomes a different show. And that is very helpful. But I'm at the point where I have so many shows and so much that I'm juggling that I'm running out of space. Um, so it does make it hard. So I almost think it needs to be a combo of totes and shelves, or I need to stop sourcing so dang much. But it gets really hard because you're trying to source for like a month in advance with shows that there is a lot of stuff that you're moving and juggling and stuff like that. So that's another thing you need to consider is if you're sourcing for stuff, can you use it for more than one show? So if it doesn't sell for show A, can you sell it potentially in show B and C? And it could be multiple different categories. Yeah, the same problem. I stopped sourcing for almost a month. Did it help? Did it help? Uh, because I'm on the struggle bus. I'm on the struggle bus. I've been trying to do better with sourcing, but like right now, I have some weird trains that I have to source for. Like I'm looking for mirrors. I don't have a lot of mirrors, and I got to have enough stuff for a mirror and crystal and shiny stuff show. But I know that some of that stuff in that show can go towards other shows in the future. So I feel like it will be okay, but it is really hard. It is really hard. If anybody has a magic wand of how to get everything juggled, I would love to know. What the heck was that? This new phone and it makes noises. I don't know what it does, what it means. Um if anybody watches like Upcycled by Bree, I know that she shows us her basement and I know that her shelves get crazy and her house gets crazy. So I feel like the whatnot mess is normal based on what I see with her. And then like we can watch the Hodgepodge place. But she typically does not do theme shows. And we all know that she has stuff on her shelf. She has stuff in totes and boxes and stuff. And I feel like the whatnot mess is normal, but we have to find a way to organize the chaos somehow. And I feel like totes and shelves are the combo, but then not oversourcing is another thing that we need. Yeah, I have a packer. I don't know if Patrick would be considered an assistant other than he's like, Amanda, get this done. Get this done, ma'am. Get it done. But it feels better right now that with all the milk glass that we have that I'm working through, all of that is in my guest room. There's less of it now. So that feels a little bit better, but I got to focus on getting all of that stuff loaded for another show. I'm making progress with it. I'm making progress. So we just got to do a little bit at a time. I need a bigger house. Lintro, I need a bigger she shed. But I think no, I don't need a bigger she shed because what is that gonna do? It's just gonna get to be I will come back to that corgi collective because I'm like, what the freaking heck? But I think what we need to do is control our sourcing and we need to figure out how to organize per show so we can concentrate on that and making sure that you're buying items that could go to many different shows. So if it doesn't sell in show one, it could go to show two or three or four and potentially get sold when that right customer comes along. Instead of just sourcing things for one specific show. That's something that we need to consider. Wait, I gotta go back. I gotta see that because that threw me out. I just found out someone out here is impersonating me. What the hell? Normal storage, donate, and make room for whatnot stuff. Yes, I need to do some donations for sure. I need to that's another goal of mine today is I need to go through some of the stuff and stuff that I've been sitting on for a little bit too long. If I don't even want to attempt to sell it, I think I'm just going to make a donation and get one of those seat receipt things and see if I can use it on my taxes. Or I'm just going to suck it up and take the loss. It is what it is at this point. I feel like my sanity over keeping the stuff for profit my sanity is gonna win. Like my sanity needs to get some wins back. So I feel like that's like what I need to do. I need an antique wall. So from there. And possibly for negative purposes. So if you see someone with the name of Corgi Collection, it's not you. What? Okay, Jocelyn, what? I'm searching. Is it the same wording? I'm looking. Oh, they have if you can't beat them, join them. Love corgis. The 4 hearts. Why are you friends with them? Unfollow. I'm not following them. Everybody unfollow. What? 4 hearts. I didn't mean to call you out. Who are they that typed them in the chat? It's this one. I'm just going to show you the picture. This one. Just curious, Jocelyn, is that your doggy or did they just take that from the internet? I feel like they're doing that on purpose. Who'd you piss off? It's an AI photo. Y'all, if you're following this person, unfollow. It's not Jocelyn. The Corgi Collection. I guess you need to change your name to the Corgi Collective OG. Their previous. Hold on a second. Okay. I just blocked it. That person left me a bad review a long time ago saying I sold them some brass that wasn't brass. So if that's who I think it is that you're saying, I already had some issues with them a long time ago. But I was like, how is something not brass when I told you it was brass and it wasn't magnetic? And I thought that was weird. And I do have a bad review. So if it is that person, what did you do to that person? Because I know who that is. Wow. Anyways, I just blocked them, so I'm not gonna worry about it now. But you guys, I don't block very many people, but I'm gonna do that now. Um, oh, you don't know what happening, beautiful girl. Someone is trying to impersonate Jocelyn, which is the Corgi Collective now, but everybody knows her as the Jocelyn Corgi Collective or something like that. I forgot your original name now. Then Jocelyn, if that happened, just send them the code. Cause do you still have the code? The Oh, then why are they complaining then? They're complaining over a giveaway? The heck? The heck? Just send them the code. Wow. I'm sorry. I have her blocked though. You're welcome. But I had an issue with her a long time ago. If you guys really want to do a deep scroll, she did leave me a review about something was not brass. And so I permanently remember that. And I'm like, that totally was brass. I had two of them. The other person didn't complain. Well, I blocked her because I was going to talk smack, but I don't really want to talk smack. But that's really interesting. Like, why would they create an account and purposely do that to you? I don't like that. Why are people trolls? Why can't we all just be nice to each other? You already gave her the code for the giveaway. If she didn't get it, I mean, the snail mail one either gets lost, two, it was a holiday season. If you did put that in a giveaway thing, somebody could steal that very easily. You guys, I have stuff stolen from boxes for the first time the other day from a really well seller. Like, I'm really sad I didn't get the item because I really wanted it. And when it got to me, it wasn't even in the box. Like, it happens. But why is she taking it out on you when you already gave her the code for it? That is absolutely insane, especially for a giveaway. They didn't even pay any money for it. That's really sad. I wouldn't even said anything that if that was me. I won an Amazon gift card from someone and I actually forgot about it and they messaged me. They're like, "Hey, we're having some issues with our labels. I'm just going to message you the code this way." And I was like, "Oh, I didn't even know what a giveaway. Awesome. Thank you." But, like, I was never gonna complain about that. People have too much time on their hands if they're gonna complain about something as trivial as a giveaway that they didn't even spend any money on. Like, that's more of the seller's loss for sure. Go look if it is. I remember my first bad review, it was from a lady that bought a lamp from me and it was within my first 2 months on the app. I thought I wrapped it really well, but it arrived broken and she gave me such an ugly message to me. And I apologized deeply to her. She got her refund back and everything. And then all of a sudden she started buying from me again. But like she never messages me anymore. It's fairly weird. You can still open it if you hit message. Like, if you go to message them, it will come back up unless you have them blocked, then you can't see it, obviously. But Jocelyn, I'm so sorry. I would just say you're the Corgi Collective and tell everybody in the world that it's you. Or maybe just use your face for a little bit. I know you just changed your logo and it is super cute, but maybe put your face on there with your doggies for a while so people know that is you. Because if they copy your face, then that's another giveaway. You won a mystery box giveaway a month ago from a giving raid train and it was never sent. Oh, wow. You might share. Okay. Tag me if you do in case I don't get alerted. Um, yeah. I don't want to start any drama or anything, but I bought something from a seller merely because I wanted to it was a doily by the way, but I merely wanted to rewatch their show because I was busy at the moment. But that said item that I purchased never arrived. I waited a month. It never arrived. I was like, wow, they're a really big seller and I really just wanted to watch the live. I didn't really care about the doily, but I was just like, wow, that was my first purchase from that person. and I never got it. And I only wanted to rewatch their show because of all the drama. Ah, and, like, I used this account for it, so, like, they physically do that was my first purchase, but I was just like, "Wow." Tracking never updated, ever. I don't know how they got away with that. Has that happened to you? Jocelyn figured it out. And yes, I got my money back. I asked, I waited a month. I was like, maybe it was sent snail mail. So I gave it time because I know sometimes those get lost, but the fact that tracking never updated, and it was one of those that would have been ground actually, looking back at the tracking, but it just never updated. I don't know. Do you all go back and check to make sure all your packages are delivered after shipping? I used to Lintro, but as of lately, no. I guess I should, but I haven't done that in a while. Hey, Corey, welcome in. What the heck is your profile picture? It looks like a face. I can't see it. It's this tiny. I was going through orders and saw one that was delayed in transit from November and buyer never messaged you. Is it still in transit? Yeah, it could have been a misscan. Yeah. I This was back before I had my 1,000 sales on Whatnot. So this was like last August, July or August. I noticed that I shipped something to a lady in Canada, and she had it shipped like right, in the States, so she can pick it up from the post office. And I never got my money for it. And it was like 2 weeks later, and I messaged her and I was like, "Hey, did you get your package? It still shows that it's waiting for you at the post office." And she's like, "Oh, yeah, I love it. Look, I got it all displayed, blah, blah, blah." And I was like, "Oh, great. I just saw it was like still sitting at the post office. I don't know why it didn't update." And so I sent that info to Whatnot and they released my funds to me. But it could be one of those situations where I just never got scans so showing that they did pick it up. Oh, she never did get it. Okay, well, if she never did get it, she can report that to Whatnot, and, they can see that it is still in limbo. They will probably refund her money to her because, that's not okay, obviously. You shouldn't get dinged for that because that's on the post office, and then if it does ever show up, it's hers to keep for free, obviously. I've had that happen with someone else. It was like literally was going everywhere in the country, but it was never making it. And then it got stuck. And I think it was 4 weeks. And I contacted Whatnot. I was like, "Hey, I don't think my package is ever going to get here. It's been going everywhere but Texas. And now it's just sitting there. And I don't know what to do." And they refunded me. I think it showed up like a month later. I never thought I was going to get it. Whatnot released the funds because you contacted them to say she got it and then had to message them again to say she didn't. Oh, wow. Well, that's on her if she thought she got it and then she didn't. That's crazy. Um, I'm curious. Is Patrick still in here? I can't see him. He probably has it on hide mode. If there's any new sellers in here, I'm gonna post this just in case anybody needs it. Because I always pin this. This is the shipping guide that I created. Oh my word. Yeah, he's not in here. I thought he was going to judge me again. This is the shipping guide that I created myself. I used this whenever I was trying to teach Patrick about shipping and the understanding of the difference between priority and ground. Like under a pound is ground, 1 to 5 pounds is priority, and then over 80 ounces is ground again. And like trying to teach him all of that, and then the exceptions to the rule with the flat rate boxes. So I like created the shipping guide. It has references to what the label looks like, what the boxes look like, ins and outs. So that's basically what I created it for. But if you're interested, it's just $1. And I believe it's like 78 cents to ship it to you. It's the cheapest that I can do. And it just covers my ink. That's all that it is. But if it's something that you think it would be helpful, definitely get in there. I gotta go see what the heck that is. I keep seeing this Flamingo Challenge 2026 on the app. I need to figure out what the heck that is because I am very curious what the Flamingo Challenge is because that's interesting. um, does anybody want to share any of their goals for 2026 for their business? Drop it in the chat. Let me know. Even if it's, I just want to show up for a show a week, 1 time a week. Hey, that's amazing. You want to sell 1,000 items. You want to get your shit together. How are you going to do that, Lintro? Are you going to start selling all the things and stop sourcing? Okay. Faded Flamingo started it. It is a live, wait, 26 days for 20 minutes minimum. Oh, that's cool. So what if you go live for an hour and a half? Do you have to do another day or it's just the goal of minimum of 20 minutes for 26 days? That's interesting. Organize, be more selective on sourcing, and get 10K followers by the end of the year. Yes. Sparrow Ridge Trading. Heck yeah, you can do it. What are you at on followers? And am I following? I am following you. Shoot. You have 4K followers. I feel like that's possible. I feel like that's possible. Do you want to know why? Of course, I'm not at 10K yet. I'm not at 10K yet. But you guys, at the end of 2023 to 2024, I believe I was at like 2,000 followers. No, end of 2024. My goodness. We're in 26 now. End of 24, I was at 2K followers, maybe 2.5. And now at the end of 2025, you see where I'm at. I'm at like 9.8 or 9.9 or something. So you guys, I'm almost to 10K. So I feel like that goal is totally doable, Sparrow Ridge. You know why? Because I have done that much work and just doing it part time. So I feel like if I can do it, anyone can do it if you put your mind to it. And I feel like the app is continually growing and expanding. It is crazy how many new first time buyers I have gotten. And just in the last week, I think I've gained like 200 follows just from my own personal shows. So I feel like you can totally do it. Get in a few raid trains. That definitely helps get your growth out there because you're getting access to other people's buyers by doing some raid trains, but at least like one a week. I think that's going to be awesome. You work full-time job, you have 2 antiques booths. You can do it. You can do it. Even if you just do like 1 or 2 shows minimum of a week, even if it's just like an hour raid train, and then another little show. I feel like you can get there if you just stay consistent with at least 1 to 2 shows a week. I feel like you can totally do it. Yeah, I feel like you can do it because I was working full time with my job and then I was also doing whatnot. And I do have a booth, but I don't really work that well. But I feel like you can do it. I feel like you can do it. If you put your mind to it, you can totally hit your goals. And I'm hoping to hit 10K followers by the end of this month. Before the 10th would be amazing. Whatever today is. What is today? Today's the 5th. 5 days. Do you guys think I can hit 10K followers in 5 days? Because I think I'm at 9.9 something. I think. I can't remember, but it would be amazing. I would love to hit that number. That was my goal, to hit 10,000 followers by the end of 2025, but I didn't quite get there. I mean, I got really close, but I didn't get there. It's okay. It's okay. I didn't hit it. It's fine. I took a little bit of time. Neon Cactus, thank you. 99110. So I need 90 more friends. I think I can do that with how many people start doing giveaways after 5 minutes. Fine. I have 2 shows tomorrow, or yeah, 2 shows tomorrow, so I hope, usually with the brass train, I get at least 100 followers, so I'm hoping that will happen tomorrow. I feel like it is possible. I run out of stuff to give away. Do stickers or ephemera packs or playing cards. You can totally do those as giveaways. You can do, Amazon gift cards if you want to, but that's not possible. Not possible, not necessary. Wow, this is totally ripping. I'm gonna call out. Wally cases are not that great, y'all. Just so you know, if you guys are looking at Wally cases, I'm not really impressed with them. Of course, I use mine. This one so much. This is my old phone, but it is legit like falling apart. You got my first non 5-star review. Oh no. What did the review say? Is it for a giveaway? Come on, tell me. It is old. I gotta go look. I'm gonna go be nosy, Monies. Let's see. Little disappointed in the size of the platter. Hard to get the size when the timer is running. Other than that, packaged well and delivered safely. Well, you know what? If I read that, Monies, I would just be like, well, maybe you shouldn't have swiped. But also, number 2, you can use that comment as a learning opportunity to do better in your business. So don't take it as a negative. Make it a point or a goal for you this year that if you are going to sell something, you can, one, either put the size in the description. Yeah, you can measure it live. Or what I do is, you want to know how big it is? This is my favorite. Size for reference. See how big this is compared to my head. I literally put it like right by my ear so they can see how big something is, so people can imagine how big it is. But if they need an exact dimension, you can always measure it live. But I always do that for reference. Compare it to my hand. Measure your palm of your hand. Say my hand is 8 inches. It is probably 12 inches tall. You know what I mean? I love this cat right now, you guys. It is so good. But like, I don't know what my palm is, but you can measure your palm and then you can be like, it's like 12 inches or 6 inches or whatever it is. Or you can measure it kind of like how Amy Perrin does. She has measurement from here to here. And so she like knows that's about 10 inches or whatever it is. And then she's like, okay, that's what that is. If it will help you. I got a 4.2 in the comments, were arrived packaged well and not broken. Yeah. Jean Bass, you don't have to do the $4 shipping. Are you familiar with the 78 cent shipping for PWE for giveaways? Okay. You can ship flat items in a white envelope like you would send a class. It would be first class mail letter. There would be 78 cent shipping. And it just has to be flat. So you can ship stickers, you can ship playing cards, ephemera packs, you can ship the under eye patches, you can ship face mask, whatever you can fit in that and it's a little bit bendable, you can send it in a first class mail letter. if you screenshot this QR code at the bottom, I have a link in there to my YouTube channel, or you can just go look me up under the same name, Gems and Joy. I'm actually casting this to my Gems and Joy YouTube account. But on there, I have you know how they on YouTube, they have your videos, they have shorts and lives. If you go under shorts, I have one video in there talking about how to set up for 78-cent shipping. It's step by step. There's 3 steps that you have to make sure of on every show. The first one is first class mail letter, which you have to turn on for under $20. That's within your show settings. And then the second one is you have to use the sticker category. And then the third one is 0 to 1 ounces on the weight, and you can get the 78-cent shipping. But I have all of that in my YouTube video, so definitely go watch it, okay? Oh, dude. I didn't mean to kick that. Sorry, guys. My leg is going numb. My leg is going numb. But I would definitely go check that out. That will save you so much money. I promise. I promise. I promise. But because I used to do a lot of $4 giveaways before they came out with the 78-cent shipping, and it is so much. Oh, seed packets is a good one. Flashcards. Heck yes. Yes. Ephemera packs. I do kind of like a mix of stuff that I put together so someone can use it for decor. Just really depends on what you want to do. Sometimes I just send stickers. I collect I used to go on ephemera shows and I get like bundles of postcards for some money. Like you can get all floral ones or whatever theme you pick up, and then you could use those postcards as giveaways too. So, or you can find them out in the wild, you guys. Ephemera you can use for all kinds of things. So, randomness like Christy, taco seasoning. Does she really give away taco seasoning? I know she gives away dryer lint, so which I think is hilarious. She legit goes to her dryer and she's like, I'm gonna send you something random and possibly weird. And she goes to her dryer and gets lint and ships it. I mean, why not? It's a fire starter, right? You could totally use dryer lint right now for camping. But she's spending 78 cents to ship dryer lint. She freaking cracks me up. Where is Christy right now? Oh my gosh. We're talking about, oh, look, it's Christy. She is funny. I'm going to tag her, you guys. Did she change her picture? Oh, there she is. It was trying to tag somebody else. There we go. Thank you, Sparrow. I appreciate you. But you guys, I love her. She's hilarious. She did that Christmas tree, well, sharing of her Christmas tree this year, and it was all the oddities. I think that really threw a lot of people off, but I think it was really cool. And it was like her style, which was a lot of fun. And then she sent me a picture later on where it was her doggy Banjo laying next to the Christmas tree, and I was like, "Oh, see, he even likes it too." She could just put doggy bones in the tree, and he can just go up there and grab a doggy bone to chew on. She's so fun. Um, wow, it's 11:43 already. Um, I'm going back to make sure I didn't miss any comments. I hate low reviews. But it happens. It happens. We can't be perfect. You guys don't get yourself down. If you ever get a review and it's not a 5-star review, it's okay. It happens to all of us, and just you always remember to use it as a learning opportunity. If you do respond to your reviews, just step away and think about what your response is going to be before you respond to the review, because you want it to come across as professional and not like accusatory or belittling. Yeah, because everybody's going to read it. If not everybody, honestly, You guys put emoji in the chat if you read a new seller's reviews before you purchase. Because I don't. I'm expecting no emojis right now because odds are I look at what are they selling, I'm gonna give that person an opportunity because just because somebody else had a bad review, then yeah, I don't read reviews typically unless I see at the top of the screen where it says that they have a average thing of like 4.2. I'm like, wow, that is really low for a seller. Let's go see what's going on. But typically it's like 4.9 or 5.0. That's usually what the average is. So I just don't worry about it. But if it is super low, I'll go look at it and be like, do I really want to take a gamble with my money? Can you explain what the pre-bid click alert when you go live? I see a lot of people putting that in there now. Oh, like what you see. Are you talking about this at the bottom? The 0, click the alert bell to be alerted when I go live. If you're talking about that, then a lot of people are doing it now. I have done this because one, I have been on the app for almost 2 years. It'll be 2 years in March. And I have been struggling getting viewed on Whatnot. I feel like the algorithm is pushing new sellers more than older sellers like me. And so I have been struggling with getting viewers in because I used to have a lot more viewers in my show. So, and I haven't been getting alerts to my own friends' shows that I actually have bookmarked. So, yeah, see, it doesn't come up. I feel like the algorithm does not want me to be seen, and so I'm struggling with that. So, and I feel like a lot of other sellers that are friends of mine as well are struggling with getting views. We're also not getting alerts of our friends' shows. Like someone that I'm always in and modding for, Amy Perrin. I was in her show every freaking day when she was pushing for premiere, and I was there trying to support her. And now all of a sudden, I'm not getting her push out so whenever she goes live, and it really makes me mad because I really like being in her there. But if you create this, you just go in and create like you're creating an item for sale. I put it in my auction. You can put it in your bin, whatever you prefer to do, but I rather someone not spend $123 by accident. But you can put it in there. I put mine as 000 so I can search for it and get it loaded into every show easy. And then all anybody would have to do is go into your auction tab and click that little bell just like that. And once I click to pin it, they will get the alert saying, hey, this person went live, go check out their show. It's like another way to get an alert because if you click alerts on someone's profile, you get alerted to everyone that you have followed. And you guys, I follow 4,000 people. I do not want every single person's show of 4,000 people every freaking day because I would lose my mind. All the alerts I already get is too much. So I try to pull it down a little bit. No, you don't pre-bid. You actually, no, I'm never going to run that. I'm never going to hit start auction. You only hit the alert bell. You only hit the alert bell that I showed you and you will get alerted. So Gina, if you go hit the alert bell on that item, on my auction tab. Go hit it. Let me know when you got it done. And I'm going to drive people nuts one more time. I'm going to alert it one more time and you will see how you get the alert. Are you guys ready? I'm sorry in advance to everybody. Okay, I pinned it and you should get a pop-up that says basically what it says. Do you get the alert? I'm sorry, everybody. Yes. So that's basically what it works. So what I do is I pull this item 000 in every show. And then once I go live, within the first minute or two that I go live, I pin it at the bottom of my screen like you just saw. And so everybody that has clicked the alert bell will get alerted that, hey, Gems and Joy is live, or hey, What Art Decor and More is live. You can do that. I feel like it is very helpful. So, like, people that really want to see that you're live, like, man, I totally jive with her. I love What Art Decor and more shows. I really want to make sure I see her lives. I'm not getting notifications. I click that alert bell for that and she pins it. I will get alerts and it's working for me. I'm starting to see my friend shows again that I've been struggling with. And it really sucks when you don't see your friends' shows anymore. It's really, really hard. So, you added one, and so far you have 3 saves. See, that's where you start. That's where you start. I started, and I was at like 40 for the longest, and then all of a sudden I got like 50, and I don't even know what I'm at now because right now it's telling me 0, so that's really fun. But why doesn't even it doesn't even show me? Oh, 102 now. You guys, that's exciting. That means 102 people like me enough to want to get that alert and be annoyed. So thank you guys. You like to be annoyed. Hi, Christy. I talked about you. Do you really ship dryer lit, ma'am, for giveaways? That's what we were talking about. Fire starters. I do. Do you ship seasoning packets too? Because I heard that one a week. Is it just a little bit of dryer lint, or is it like the whole dryer lint? I have to know. Like, are you sending like the whole thing that you pull out, or just a little bit? And do you put it in a bag or do you just put it straight in the envelope? It's a little, not enough to cast spells on your phone. Do people get upset when you send dryer lint or dryer sheets? People ask for it. She tells them. She tells them. You guys go watch Christy's shows. You will just laugh. She just says, "Get in the giveaway. I'm going to send you something weird. It could be dryer lint. It could be, I don't know, toe jam." It could be a bone. I don't know. She sends the randomest stuff. But the fact that she says dryer lit, that kills me. Welcome in, Ray Noon Vintage. Hello, hello. It's random. We send gift cards, stickers, leaves. Leaves? Girl, I need to start getting more original with my giveaways. I'm gonna go get some leaves. Does anybody want some pecans for my yard? I can send you oh wait, I can't do that in an envelope. Never mind. It has to be flat. People love free stuff. Yeah, one time as a giveaway, I got a rock from Oklahoma that looks like a rose. I got a rock as a giveaway. When I opened the taco seasoning, my husband was very confused. That's hilarious. That's so funny. Oh my gosh. But yeah, you guys totally do that. That is so fun. Okay, I have been on for almost 2 hours. I was only supposed to be live for an hour and I was supposed to go get some work done. So I'm a slacker today. That's okay. So I'm going to go get busy. You got a green mini clothespin once. Oh, that's cute. See, I would use a little mini clothespin. That's adorable. I'm gonna go get busy. I gotta work on cleaning up my shed and finish packing 7 more boxes and then get these other boxes to the post office. So I enjoyed this. I'm gonna try to keep doing this every Monday. So if you want to come and hang out every Monday morning and chat and do whatever, ask questions, then definitely bookmark my shows. I think I have 2 other, at least one set up right now. I'm probably going to change the thumbnail. I got to work on that. But I just want to call it a chat show and maybe not necessarily seller support only because I feel like people might get bored with that. So let's go see who we can raid into. I gotta go find this. Is she still on? Oh, let's go raid into. Oh, she has a lot of 100 people in her room. Let's do Queen Bees. She sells jewelry, but you guys, she's in Hawaii and she struggles getting people into her shows because of the 5 or 6 hour time difference being in Hawaii. And she's live right now. So let's go bless her. It is Queen Bee 74. I think that would be really special because I know she's been struggling. I would like to help her out. So let's go right into her and I will see you guys later. She has really cute stuff. So bye, guys.